you wonder how to make sex as safe as possible, how to reduce risk of sexually transmitted infections, of yeast infections, then you clicked on the right video. Hi, I'm Dr. Olga, OBGYN. I'm happy to welcome you on my YouTube channel where I'm talking all about female health, and today I'm going to tell you everything about sex hygiene. So share this very helpful video with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and let's get it started. Well, first of all, before having sex, it would be nice to take a shower because there are a lot of dirt and sweat that you are collecting through the whole day, and it would be nice to wash it all away and feel nice and fresh. And you know that intimate areas requires like a special care. There's a certain rules on how to take care, how to clean your down the area. And I made a whole video about it. You can watch it on my YouTube channel. But to make long story short, first of all, you need to clean your vulva, not your vagina. Vulva is external organs, so you should clean only parts of your body that you can see. And vagina is a part of your body that you can see, it's internal organs, and like you should never clean it, like you should never put your fingers inside while showering. If you don't have opportunity to take shower before sex, make sure at least to wash your hands, because there are so many bacteria on our hands, there are so many dirt, and you better to clean that all away because your hands are going to be all over the body. The next rule would be to use special pH balanced soaps, because those pH balanced soaps will help you to maintain vaginal pH acidic. Acidic vaginal pH is really protecting you from bad bacteria and different infections. Also, you shouldn't use like sponges or anything like that while cleaning your down the area, because it can traumatize your skin, and those injuries, even little ones, could get infected, and it really can hurt you. Well, there is many other female hygiene tips, so I would really recommend you to watch my previous video where I'm talking about it. I would recommend to use condoms as a contraception, because condoms is only contraception method that protects you not only from unwanted pregnancy but also from infections. And condoms are inexpensive and they are widely available. Also, it's very effective way when it comes to protecting you from unwanted pregnancy, because when you use it right, it's 28% effective. Well, before using condoms, you should be sure that it's not expired, because expired condoms could easily rip during intercourse, and of course it's a chance of pregnancy. The second rule of using condoms would be not to use 2 condoms or more at the same time, because it can easily like split. The next rule would be to use a new condom every time you have a sexual intercourse, because again, it can easily rip. So make sure to change condoms if you switch from anal to vaginal or oral sex. You know, there are some bacteria that live in our colon, and those bacteria are good, they make no harm while they stay at colon. But if those bacteria would be transmitted to, let's say, to vagina, they can cause vaginal infection, or they can cause urinary tract infection. I would recommend to use silicone or water-based lubricants, and I wouldn't recommend to use saliva as a lubricant, not only if you're using condoms, but like in general, because saliva don't have qualities of a good lubricant. It's not that slippery, and it dries very quick. Using saliva as a lubricant, you're increasing risk of infections. As you remember, I told that bacteria are living in our colon, but actually they're living like everywhere in our body, and mouth is not an exception. And if the bacteria from mouth would be transmitted to vagina, they can cause vaginal infections and bacterial vaginosis. And the other reason why you shouldn't use saliva as a lubricant is because saliva has a pH, in average it's 7.5, and vagina has a pH in average 4.5. It means that saliva can change vaginal pH, and this increases chance of having vaginal infections. If you don't want to use condoms for some reason, I would recommend for both you and your partner to have tests for sexually transmitted infections. And actually, I would recommend to have these tests regularly, maybe once a year, even if you have one partner for a long time, because unfortunately sometimes bad unpleasant things happen, and partners could cheat on each other, so it would be nice to know that everything good with your health. Well, if you're using some sex toys, you should clean them before and after using, because they also collect many dirt. There's dust, bacteria, so it will be nice to clean it. You should take shower not only before sex but also after, because during this process our body producing so many fluids, so you better wash them all away after intercourse. The next thing you should do after sex is to pee. Yes, you need to pee after having sexual intercourse because it will help you to wash out bacteria which can cause urinary tract infections. There is such thing as postcoital cystitis. It's very common, and a good way to prevent it is just to pee after sexual intercourse. And of course, to be able to pee right after you finish, you should drink enough water. And if it's possible, it will be nice to have a glass of water before starting your sexual activities. I've told you that you should clean only external organs, only your vulva, and not to clean your vagina. It means that you also shouldn't douching. Because many ladies think that douching after sexual intercourse decreases risk of infections and pregnancies, but actually it vice versa, because while douching you actually washes away even good bacteria that live in vagina, and actually those good bacteria protecting you from having sexually transmitted infections and yeast infections. Well, I hope that after watching this video you will start to use this very effective and very simple female hygiene tips. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope to see you soon in my next one. Bye.